Before you just start a business, you have to mentally become the entrepreneur first. So as I'm shifting from my 9 to 5, from my good government job, I am noticing that as a part of this shift, there is a mentality shift that has to happen so I can show up in my business. You know, when you're working in a job, you are busy, busy, busy. You got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this, you got to do that. For my particular job, there were lots of lists. There were lots of lists at one point on my job. There were lots of things coming in, right? Cases coming in, new cases coming in that you had to develop weekly. So there was always something to do. You're always moving. You're always doing something, right? And so the thing about it is, in your business, some of the things that you are going to do require being still. Some of the places that you are about to go requires being led. And for my busybodies like me, those that, ADHD, you're all over the place sometimes, that is very difficult. But it's actually a requirement for entrepreneurship. When it comes to being an entrepreneur, there's a sense of flow of money versus as you are a 9 to 5 employee, your 9 to 5 money is your source of income. You feel like it's always going to be there. Then you retire. You're always going to have that source of income. But the truth be told, money flows. That is why it's called currency. It flows like water in and out of your bank account. You have to allow money to circulate. So since there isn't this guaranteed check every other week, it's about allowing money to flow into me from the path of least resistance. On the path of least resistance are no money blocks. On the path of least resistance are no limiting beliefs. You're not overwhelmed. You're not worried. On the path of least resistance, there is an open path for money to flow right to you. On the path of least resistance is the confidence that the money is going to show up in your bank account. That same confidence that you have in your 9 to 5, your bi-weekly paycheck, is the same confidence you have to hold in your business. And that right there, honey, is a whole shift. So this has been a part of my faith walk, shifting from the 9 to 5 mentality of the money is coming in bi-weekly from this particular location. There's no resistance there. I'm not resisting it. I know it's coming bi-weekly, right? Shifting from that type of energy to the money is going to be coming from the path of least resistance, from anywhere, everywhere. I welcome it. When you shift into that energy, you get checks in the mail randomly. When you shift into that energy, you get a random deposit in your account because of XYZ, right? Shifting that energy is where you begin. Okay, shifting from the 9 to 5 consistent income, knowing it's coming every bi-weekly check, to money's going to flow to me easily and effortlessly from the path of least resistance. So you go from being a busybody, busy person, just equating how much work you do to how much money you make, like the 9 to 5 mentality. You go from that to allowing money to flow to you in on the path of least resistance. And you also can say, I am planning to, impact XYZ amount of people, or I am planning to sell XYZ amount of blah, blah, blahs. And this is the plan. I'm going to make money this way. That is the path of least resistance. It's just like knowing the 9 to 5 paycheck is going to come and you're going to get it on Friday. Know that 10, 15, 20 people, 30 people, 100 people are going to buy whatever it is, service, product that you're putting out there. It's already yours. It already happened. So it's just a confident energy of knowing that I get to allow money to flow to me in any path, any way, any place. Money loves me. Money loves to hang out with me. If I'm in a room full of people, money's like, I want to kick it with her, right? Money, I'm popular with money, right? Money adores me. So it's just a different type of energy. And I truly believe that, because straight up, if you've ever known me, I get random checks in the mail, like all the time. All the time. So I allow money to flow to me. easily and effortlessly. I know money's going to flow to me easily and effortlessly. That's a different kind of energy versus the 9 to 5 energy, knowing the paycheck is going to come bi-weekly. That's a confidence that is unmatched. But that's what we're going after. That's what we want when it comes to shifting our mindset, shifting our energy to be able to receive the money that's meant to flow in to your life. If you need help clearing any of your money blocks, go to the top of my page. I have a Clear Your Money Blocks experience. It is a whole experience on how to clear your money blocks, and I walk you through it step by step. You don't want to miss it. So go to the top of the page, clear your money blocks. It's absolutely free. Baby, just know I got your back. With that being stated, always remember, Coach Jackie got your back, baby. I just want to see you win. Be sure to like, share, and follow for more.